we are going to find out what macromolecules are in the common foods that we eat. So I'm going to walk you through your lab instructions so you have what you need in order to do this macromolecules lab. So the first one on there is starch. So I have a cornstarch solution, and we're going to use iodine to find out if there is starch in the foods. So if there is starch present, that would be a positive test. It should turn a bluish purple color. And if there was no starch or a negative test, then it would stay kind of this orangish yellow color. The next solution is glucose, which is sugar. So I went ahead and put some sugar in a test tube, and we use benedicts. And you'll notice on there it says you need to put it in a water bath. That means you're going to boil it and add some heat. So I have it with some tongs here so you don't burn yourself. This is almost 100 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty much boiling. And when I let it sit in here long enough, this is going to start turning yellow. So if it turns a yellowish color, that means there's glucose present. If it stays blue and doesn't look like it changed at all, that would be a negative test for glucose. The protein test, I'm going to put some albumin in a test tube. This is egg white. And we're going to use biuret or biuret. If there is protein present, it should turn a pinkish color, and we can see that is the case with that one. If there was no protein present, then it would stay this light blue color. And because some of these colors are so light, you might have to put several drops to be able to tell, but that's pretty obvious that there's protein in that. On the back of your lab, you'll see there is egg yolk. I'm just going to tell you straight up right now, that's pretty much just protein and fat and nothing else. I'm not even going to have you test that one. You can just write that one down right now. The next test is for fat. All you have to do is use some paper. Just smear one little drop on a piece of brown paper bag, and if it looks translucent or greasy, that means there's fat present. If it dries and it looks like there's nothing, that would mean there's no fat present. So you'll have to put those on there and wait a while for it to dry, and you can just write a little label on there, like I would write corn oil on this, and then set it aside and wait. And then you can come back to those and find out. The last test is vitamin C. So I have some crushed up vitamin C tablet in here. If there is vitamin C present, we're going to use this vitamin C tester. This is a homemade one, but there's another one called indophenol. So they both do the same thing. When you put it in here, it should disappear. So I don't know if you saw that. I'll do it one more time. When you put the vitamin C tester in, it literally disappears. So that lets us know there's vitamin C present. Otherwise, if it was a negative test, it would stay dark blue. So you can answer those questions at the bottom for which test to use for each of these, and then you should have everything you need in order to test some other items that I'll have in class to find out which of these macromolecules are in them, and then you should have what you need to answer those questions down below. Have fun.